coupled with peak period rush. But immediately after, if you're heading towards Water Barracks is good.
Okay.
Leaving Water Barracks now, heading towards Ribadu, we have a busy flow of traffic.
All right.
Through the likes of Kefi, it is all busy this evening. I hope you get that.
Yes, we do.
Leaving Kefi now, the traffic is still a slow movement of traffic down to Awolowo Towers.
Okay.
But immediately after, it's in Awolowo Towers now. Connecting St. Gregory Junction is relatively good to go.
Okay.
But alternation is also going on there. You know, St. Gregory is a major alternation that links Obalende. So leaving St. Gregory Junction now, slow movement of traffic for those aiming to link Oniko roundabout. Although not a cause for worry, just slow. And for those aiming to connect Oniko Bridge, it is good to go.
Okay.
The return journey is good, but right from Military Hospital, right from Military Hospital on the return journey, it is on the high side now, all the way. Yes, it is a busy one, all the way back to Ribadu Junction.
Okay.
But immediately after Ribadu Junction, better flow of traffic from there, all the way down to Raymond Joku.
Okay.
Just in between Raymond Joku now and Palomo roundabout, that's where we have it again. And that is also due to alternation at Palomo roundabout.
Okay.
Now, for those flying the inner part of Ikoyi end, movement on the stretch of Bodilon is a very appreciable one. Likewise, Bodilon to connect Alexandra roundabout is also good to go. Meanwhile, Alexandra roundabout, through Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge now to connect Admiralty roundabout, it is not looking too good as we have the busy flow of traffic there at the moment. But the return journey on Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge back to Alexandra is good to go.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for those flying Gerard end now, right from Parkview, they will have it slow, connecting Alexandra roundabout this evening.
Okay.
Now back to Falomo roundabout.
Yes.
Movement in between Falomo roundabout, in what federal registry, it is a slow movement of traffic. But immediately after exiting there now, better flow of traffic from there, heading towards Golden Gate. But on approaching Golden Gate proper now, that's where we have another slowness of traffic there. All the way down to Bayokuku, it is all slow.
Okay.
Likewise, leaving Bayokuku now, the traffic gets busier now, connecting Osborne. So movement on the stretch of Osborne this evening is a busy one, but not a standstill situation.
Okay.
Still somewhat encouraging, all the way down to Dolphin.
Okay.
Likewise, the existing Dolphin now, through the expansion joint, inwards journey Lubiri is also a busy but moving traffic.
Okay.
Now, leaving Lubiri, the traffic gets thoroughly liberated, ascending toward Milan Bridge, inwards Adekunle. Likewise, leaving Adekunle, through Unilagota front, we still have a very friendly movement of traffic all the way down to Yanuru Lebai.
Okay.
Until you get to Yanuru Lebai, where you have slight delay.
Yes.
That's as a result of bus stop activities around the Yanuru Lebai. Is a slight one, though.
Okay.
So living in Yanuru Lebai now, taking it through Olokomeji, we have it good this evening, all the way down to Ifako.
Good.
On getting to Ifako, also slight delay bus stop activities around Ifako.
Okay.
But immediately after exiting Ifako, taking it through Ifako Bridge.
Yes.
To Ogudu is good to go. However, right from Ogudu proper now, the traffic gets busy. Yes. All the way down to Alakpere. Not Alakpere precisely, all the way down to NNPC filling station.
Yes.
Few meters before Alakpere.
Okay.
And the reason for that now, whenever there is queue around the NNPC filling station, it usually covers about 35% of the road. And this is peak period. Inevitably, it is affecting traffic. But it is not out of hand, just a slow movement.
Okay.
So exiting the NNPC filling station now, heading towards Alakpere is proper. That's when we have a slow movement of traffic again.
Okay.
Alternation and bus stop activities. So leaving Alakpere, better flow of traffic from there, heading towards the toll gate.
Yes.
Likewise, existing toll gates now. Through Connoy turning, Secretariat, ascending towards Baja, all looking very, very appreciable. Meanwhile, immediately after Baja now, for those pulling out of Lagos, immediately after Baja, the traffic is a heavy one, I must tell you. Heading towards Kara. Likewise, Opik all the way down to Long Bridge.
Okay.
The report reaching us from men of trace monitor occupying Ogun State and informed us that construction work by men of JBN on the Long Bridge has actually demarcated portion of the road.
Okay.
So it is the peak road. It is the reason why we are having it this heavy at the moment on the Long Bridge.
Okay.
So that is the current situation on the stretch of Lagos Ikorodu, coming from Bia and Ikoyi Agri.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much for this, Emmanuel. Well done. Well done.
This is the flight schedule for the 24th of June 2024. Max Airline Lagos to Kano at 7:55 p.m. Arik Air Lagos to Port Harcourt at 5:30 p.m. and Air Peace Lagos to Abuja at 7:25 p.m. And that is the flight schedule for the 24th of June 2024. From all of us at Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, we say have a safe and graceful trip.
Sunday Ogunyade, and it is looking really, really good. Nothing to worry about for those heading in that direction. On the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, precisely around the pedestrian bridge, just by the Secretariat and Lausa end, well, you have nothing to worry about if you're heading in that direction. It's still looking quite good. But of course, word has gotten to us that around the Berger, for those heading out of Lagos, it is a busy one inwards the long bridge at this time. And we understand it's due to activities of Julius Berger, doing some bit of construction on the long bridge, which of course is slowing down movement. But before that, and before you get towards Berger, it's looking very, very good. We can confirm that. All right, so do not forget, shortly, in a couple of minutes actually, it will be time to talk sports. Global sports update with Godwin Inakina coming up shortly. Stay close. 6. All right, just to do a recap, Emmanuel actually told us about the traffic situation all the way coming from the Eko Bridge and parts of the island inwards Ikorodu. And yes, striking because, okay, we had been getting calls that it is quite busy all the way from the stadium and the inwards, the Ujuelegba end. Well, traffic manager Emmanuel actually made mention of the fact that there is an impediment, okay, that precisely at the Ujuelegba and it was Abati Barracks, an SUV, yes, a broken down rear tire problem, yes, and it cannot be towed, but so it's being fixed on the spot. Ujuelegba in was about here. So please, pretty soon, once it's fixed and moved off the road, it will definitely get better. Not forgetting that part, we had flash floods, so also contributing and return journey influx. So if you're caught up in that slow movement, that's the reason for that slow movement. It will definitely be worked on, and things will get better. We'll keep giving you updates. We'll have our eyes on that stretch of road, and yes, after the news, we'll give you some feeds as regards that. And stay close. Hello and good evening. Here is the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State government steps up regulatory activities to ensure healthy food, beverages consumption to tackle cholera outbreak. Chief of Army Staff restates commitment to resolve security issues in Nigeria. On the foreign scene, lithium batteries explosion kills at least 22 people in South Korea. And in sports, South Africa through to T20 Cricket World Cup semi-finals. Now the details. I am Akan Usen. The Lagos State government says it is stepping up regulatory activities to ensure healthy food and beverage consumption for the safety of its residents. Commissioner for Health, Akan Usen, stated this at the Lagos State Multi-Agency Press Briefing, an update on the cholera outbreak in the state in Alausa, Ikeja, saying Lagos recorded 579 suspected cases, 43 laboratory-confirmed cases, and 29 deaths in the last 2 weeks. The commissioner, who said 30 patients are currently in admission, attributed the reduction in cases to the mechanisms adopted by the Lagos state government. Abani said the mechanisms include activation of the Emergency Management Center, rigorous surveillance to search for cases, as well as active identification of patients and their contacts.
As I said, most of the patients that did die were either brought in dead, or by the time they came in, they were so severely dehydrated we could not rescue them, which is why we reiterate that once you develop symptoms, please do not stay at home. While you're at home, use oral rehydration therapy and present yourself to the nearest facility.
He announced that no case has been reported in schools since the resumption after the midterm break. Abami, who commended the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, for sending a team to Lagos to assist in tackling the outbreak, hailed the efforts of the World Health Organization, Nigeria Red Cross, UNICEF, and the Nigeria Institute of Medical Research, NIMR. Meanwhile, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Binga Motosho, has called for behavioral change on sanitation to curb the spread of cholera and other diseases. Speaking at the multi-agency press briefing, an update on the cholera outbreak, Motosho said plans are underway to build new public toilets across the metropolis to curb open defecation.
Lagos is a victim of its own success because of some of the problems we have in other parts of the country. People flood into Lagos every day. You see them by the bus stop. You see them being brought in trucks every hour. And Lagos has no constitutional right to erect a gate there and ask people to obtain visa for coming here. The law does not allow us to do that. But open defecation is very common and it's unfortunate and very disheartening. But it's not as if the state government is just throwing its hands up in the air and doing nothing about it.
On his part, Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, said preventive measures were being taken in schools to sensitize stakeholders in both private and public schools in the state. Our health correspondent at Dirayo Idowalaya reports that the cholera outbreak, which was initially reported in Lagos on June 5, cut across the 20 local government areas, with Lagos Island, Etiosa and Koshofe as the epicenter, and is being treated free of charge in all public health facilities in Lagos State. The Lagos State government has appealed to property owners in the state to pay their land use charge bill for the development of the state. Commissioner for Finance, Abayomi Oluyomi, stated this during a sensitization and awareness program on land use charge, codename tagged Operation Payers Activation, held at Lekki. While noting that the charges contribute significantly to the revenue profile of Lagos State, Oluyomi said the sensitization became necessary after it had been discovered that less than 70% of Lagosians who own properties have been paying the land use charge. The commissioner stated that the development of any society is anchored on the adherence of its residents to the payment of their taxes.
Land use charge is a civic responsibility. Land use charge is what is called ad valorem tax. It is based on your property, whether developed or not developed. So land use charge is not even targeted at the poor. If we say Lagos State is about 26, 28 million people, the properties we have is not even up to 3 million. And out of that 3 million properties, some people own more than 10. So we are saying that the property in Lagos is owned by less than 1 million people, out of about 28 million. So this tax is not targeted at the masses. It's a tax based on your property that you have in Lagos State.
Also speaking, Special Advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Taxation and Revenue, Abdul Kabir Ogunbo, appealed to property owners to cooperate with the state government by allowing officials designated to distribute bills to do their jobs without any attack. The sensitization work, which started from a Tiosa local government area with over 500 people in attendance, had different ad hoc staff who would continue with the sensitization and awareness program on land use charge law in different local government areas for 1 month. The Lagos State government has empowered 800 widows drawn from various non-governmental organizations, faith-based societies, the state social register, political and vulnerable groups with a sum of 50,000 naira. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Cecilia Dada, stated this at a media parley to commemorate the 2024 International Widows' Day with the theme Accelerating the Achievement of Gender Equality, with emphasis on strengthening land and property rights. According to her, the state joined the rest of the world in marking the day, focusing mainly on raising the awareness of the plight of widows, especially the vulnerable ones and their children. Dada noted that the state government will always push for policies and programs targeted at self-reliance and economic growth that will alleviate the tension of widowhood and stabilize their situations. She emphasized that all agents of socialization must in fact be effectively engaged to secure a society free from discrimination against widows. And now to the rest of the stories. Chief of Army Staff Taoreed Lagbaja has assured Nigerians that the Nigerian Army headquarters is committed to resolving all security issues in the country promptly. While delivering his remarks at the round table with stakeholders in Abuja, Lagbaja stated that the Army will continue to operate without reservations to ensure the safety and security of the country. He also urged Nigerians to support and trust the Army and other security agencies in their efforts to restore peace in the country. Kano State Judicial Service Commission has taken disciplinary actions against 3 magistrate judges by recalling them from judicial duties for alleged misconduct. The Commission, in a statement by the spokesperson of Kano State Judiciary, Baba Ibrahim, said Chief Magistrate Talatu Makama of Magistrate Court Number 29 has been recalled from the bench and relieved of all judicial duties with immediate effect. Also, Senior Magistrate Rabi Abdul Kadir with Magistrate Court Number 48 and Chief Magistrate Tijani Minjibir with Magistrate Court Number 60 were recalled from their judicial duties for 1 year. The Commission also issued a strong warning to Senior Registrar Abdul Nasir with the Appeals Department of the High Court and deferred his promotion for 1 year. And now to foreign news. At least 22 people have been confirmed dead after the explosion of several lithium batteries in South Korea. Fire official Kim Jin-young said 18 Chinese, 1 Laotian and 2 South Korean workers had been confirmed as among the dead, saying a body is yet to be identified. Kim said most of the bodies were badly burnt and it will take some time to identify them, stressing that there is panic that one more person may be missing. He noted that the fire began when a series of battery cells exploded, though it remains unclear what triggered the initial explosions. South Korea is a leading producer of lithium batteries, which are used in many items, from electric vehicles to laptops. And away from all that now, sports. South Africa cricket players are through to the T20 World Cup semi-finals after a tense 3-wicket win on the Doxworth Lewis Stern method over co-hosts West Indies in a winner-takes-all Super 8s match. After England secured its place in the last 4 on Sunday, the game in Antigua was essentially a quarter-final to decide the other side to progress from Group 2. Chasing a DLS revised target of 123, South Africa wobbled at times, but ultimately withstood the pressure, and Marco Jansen thumped a 6 to seal the win with 5 balls to spare. Having restricted West Indies to 135-8, the Proteas appeared in control, but Andy Russell struck twice in the second over of the chase to leave them 15-2. The Windies' momentum was halted immediately, though by a sudden downpour that kept the players off the field for 75 minutes. South Africa returned with a new target from 17 overs, and a flurry of boundaries quickly put them back in a higher position. And that's it for the 6 o'clock news. Just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supported 152 businesses and persons in the tech ecosystem under the Lagos Innovate program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has promised to step up regulatory activities to ensure healthy food and beverages consumption for the safety of its residents. Chief of Army Staff Tarid Lagbaja has assured Nigerians that the Nigerian Army Headquarters is committed to resolving all security issues in the country promptly. He also told you that at least 22 people have been confirmed dead after the explosion of several lithium batteries in South Korea. And in sports, South Africa cricket players are through to the T20 World Cup semi-finals after a tense 3-wicket win on the Doxworth-Lewiston method over co-hosts West Indies in a winner-takes-all Super 8 match. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening. multiple accident. This just came in. Yes. This one is 40 feet containerized truck and a Toyota Camry car each other at Yanoba bus stop in what Badagry. All right, so let's set our sights on the Shomolu Yaba axis. What's happening around that end?
The Shomolu Yaba axis, there's been, of course, a rainpour during the noon, and it's still drizzling presently, and this has resulted in having flash floods in and around the corridor like Jibo under the bridge, Waek, Sabo, Alagomeji, inward and outward, Auto bus stop, Budgesin roundabout, Kano, Jeba bus stop are being affected, are being flooded with effect on traffic at this very moment. Therefore, we have a very good vehicular movement from Empire to Jibo Wonder Bridge, inward Herbert Macaulay way down to Adekunle intersection at the moment. Now, Adekunle inward and outward Third Mainland Bridge is good to go right now. And likewise, the return journey from Adekunle intersection through Herbert Macaulay to Makoko Junction and signal lights to Alagomeji is encouraging at the moment. And we are, of course, enjoying a good and smooth movement from Alagomeji in signal lights to Sabo. St. Agnes down to Unilag Junction is busy with traffic backlog and slow movement. You'd experience inward wire because of the flash flood. Jibo under bridge to Empire is also busy because of the flash flood as well. Now, Jibo under bridge to phase 1 to 2 through under the bridge, inward Muritala Mohammed way is good. Likewise, there is steady movement from Yaba 1 through the flyover bridge down to phase 2, and there is free flow of traffic in and out ward of Ejuelagba through the flyover bridge as well as all through down to Ditton police station. Now, Oyinbo flyover bridge is moving good inward and outward of Papa Road is good. To descend down the bridge, Oyinbo under bridge is moving appreciable inward Budgeton roundabout. Budgeton roundabout inward Ido is good. Ido inward Ijora Olokpa and return journey is quite appreciable. Return journey from Ido under the bridge to Budgeton roundabout, Oyinbo market is moving steady. And you want to take note that vehicular movement from Oyinbo through Ile has some bad portion of the road activities around there. Now, inward Total Filling Station is good as well. Now, Total Filling Station, Kano by Jeba Cemetery down to Adekunle signal light is quite appreciable at the moment. Adekunle in and out of the Third Mainland Bridge is steady. All right, there's some sort of repetition in this. It looks a bit lengthy, so let me just go straight down. So University Road to Wayak is experiencing a slow movement because of flood, but causing traffic backlog and movement inward Jibo is busy also at the moment. No impediment cited, and signal lights are functional while our officers are on ground doing the needful.
All right, Doc Memu Axis, what's the latest on that end? I can tell you it's a good one. Cement in what's Doc Memu. Approaching Doc Memu underneath the bridge, things are beginning to build up. Going intersection in what's Alagoton and Limosho Road, looking very good to go. Doc Memu Bridge connecting Akonjo roundabout, Shasha traffic light, Shobo, Kwara, all good. Benesta, Jimo, Vulcanizer, quite a slow one. Of course, we know about the flash floods that usually occur at this time around that end. Bakery, Maiko, Mugulano Junction connecting Egbeda, very encouraging. Beyond that end, on the return journey, return stretch from Egbeda, connecting the Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, pardon me, and also connecting Swifa or Niwaya Botikoyo on the other side of things around the Dokwemu end, looking very good. No record of any impediments for now, and the traffic managers are well positioned to monitor and control traffic. So an update, just a rejoinder as regards to that multiple accidents we spoke about, the 40 feet containerized truck and a Toyota Camry car that had a collision with each other at Yanoba bus stop in West Badagry. We have men of the Nigeria Police Force have been contacted for evaluation of the scene, and it's currently affecting flow of traffic on that end. Let's look at the PWD axis. What's happening there?
PWD, this one says good vehicular movement from Bolade Road, Ladipo, Shogunle and PWD. Thank you. Traffic is crawling immediately after PWD. Inward Airport turn international through Ikeja along flyover due to high influx receiving from both Ikeja inside and along. Now, Majai FM to Ilezi and Ilezi connects Sule Junction down to Yanodopemu, moving as expected. Appreciable movement from Yanodopemu down to Bolade intersection, but you experience little delays at traffic light alternation point. Thankfully, no record of impediments, and officers are on ground doing the needful.
Let us take you through that journey home. We got the latest traffic updates, news and reports every day, 4 to 9 p.m. on the return trip. Join us as we guide you through a traffic-free journey to your various destination anywhere in Lagos. 4 to 9 p.m. daily. 4 to 9 p.m. The return trip on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
busy this evening. Moving at this evening, but moving at quite a faster rate. Yes, not just slightly busy. Balogun, Lolo, Alamutu, good to go. Approaching Fagba Junction a little slow. Fagba in and out of Jonathan Koka is slow due to the rail crossing. That's not so easy to pass through because of the nature of the road. Pensinema U-turn busy but moving. College Road getting better at this time. Aruna to Ajayi, Inwards Excellence Hotel, Jungle intersection to Aino House, all good to go. Movement from Aino to Fagba Junction is slow, but it's moving. No impediment at this time.
Wando.
All right.
Yes, it is busy all the way down to Wando. But immediately after Wando, the rest of your journey, linking Oniko, gets better.
Okay.
The return journey also from is good to go from Oniko back to Wando. But from Wando back to Falomo, inward Falomo roundabout, the traffic is on the high side. Quite busy there. Bodilon is still looking good. Lekki Koili Bridge still busy as reported. Likewise, for those flying Gerard, the traffic has extended now. That's Parkview through Gerard to connect Alexander roundabout. The traffic is quite on the high side this evening. And for Falomo roundabout, movement on the stretch of Alfred Iwane is now a busy one. This period rush, yes, on the stretch of Alfred Iwane down to Bayokuku. Likewise, leaving Bayokuku now, heading towards Osborne, flash flooded area is not helping the peak period situation at all.
Okay.
It is busy. So the stretch of Osborne all the way down to Dolphin, busy there.
Okay.
Exiting Dolphin now, navigating through the expansion joint. Police checkpoint down to Lubiri is also on the high side. And from the exterior part of Onikon now, inwards Obalende Bridge is busy. Likewise, Obalende Bridge ascending inwards to Lubiri is also busy. Aside the fact that this is peak period, you need to consider the conjoining roads that connect those coming from Ikoyi, Osborne, Agnes, and those coming from Obalende, Oniko, and that merges together around Olu end. That's why we are having a dispute. But immediately after Ilubiri now, ascending the third mainland bridge, better flow of traffic down to Adekunle. Likewise, within Adekunle, I still having it very good. Through Unilag Waterfront, down to Ilaje. However, right from Ilaje now, the traffic is a busy one again. Inwards journey Iyanuworo is still quite busy. It was good earlier, but now busy connecting Iyanuworo Lebai.
Okay.
Within Iyanuworo Lebai to connect Olopo Meji is good down to church. But after church now, better busy flow of traffic rather busy. Taking it towards Ogudu through NNPC filling station, which I reported earlier.
Yes.
Due to dispensing of fuel around Ogudu filling NNPC end. You get that?
Yes.
So Coupled with pedestrians crossing at Alapere end, motorists actually need to watch out for pedestrians that are crossing the road there.
Okay.
So it is all busy down
Okay.
to Alapere. But immediately after Alapere, better flow of traffic connecting Ojota Bridge.
Okay.
But Ojota Bridge, inward Ikosi Junction, that's Toget by Ikosi Junction now. We have it slow again. And the result of alternation inward Ikosi and bus stop activity.
Okay.
But immediately after exiting Ikosi Junction now,
Yes.
better flow of traffic heading inward Secretariat down to Otedola Bridge.
Okay.
However, right from Otedola Bridge now, it is a long stretch of heavy flow of traffic.
Oh.
Right from Otedola Bridge.
Okay.
Yes, it is a heavy one. Otedola Bridge heading inward Skara, all the way down to OP.
Okay.
And according to reports reaching us from our officials covering the area,
Yes.
most part of the road is flooded from
Okay.
Kara end. Yes, regular movement from Kara is actually very flooded.
Okay.
So it is affecting traffic at the moment.
Okay.
That's why we're having it this visit.
All
So
right.
the resultant effect of the flooded portion now has affected Kosoko and River Valley respectively.
Oh.
Likewise, Olowura is also busy at the moment.
Okay.
New garage connecting River Valley, it is also a busy one. All
Okay.
affected by the flooded portion of the road coming from Kara end at the moment.
Okay. All right. Thank
So
you.
that is the current review of Lagos Ibadan coming from Ikoyi end.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Well done.
Well done.
Let us take you through that journey home.
vibe and, just ease the tension. All right, so even as we say our goodbyes, we have this one on the CBD Dumota axis. Let's see.
All right, let's take this one now. We're currently experiencing high influx from Enyinyo, connecting Qatar Bridge, while movement from underneath Idumota Bridge inward journey by Enyinyo free. Oyebanji roundabout connecting Adeniji Adele Road busy due to evening return journey, while movement from Ilubiri connecting Qatar Bridge is good to go. Now, impediment record is negative. And traffic officers are strategically placed managing the traffic.
All right, so this is where we'll say our goodbyes. It was amazing doing this. Of course, programming continues. Return trip continues. Return trip 2 with Dayo Anthony just after the state news at 7.
All
Please take it easy on the road. Obey the rules and regulations of the road for your own safety. Don't drive like you have an extra life, because you don't.
You don't.
And we care so much about you, and that's why we do what we do. Thank you, and please stay safe.
We love you.
Akan Usen.
And my name is Roberta. We love you. Ciao, ciao.